Hello, welcome to this little special practice that I have for you today. We'll start in a child's pose. Come to bring the knees wide, toes to touch, reaching the arms forward, the forehead nice and heavy to the ground. Relax the shoulders, close the eyes if they aren't that already. Inhales to be nice and long. Feel into the sounds of your breath here. Feel the head to floor connection. Feel all the way from the tip of the tailbone towards the fingertips edge. Maybe wiggle them, tease them slightly forward if it feels good. Maybe roll the head from side to side, peeping under each little shoulder, armpit. Letting the lower spine relax. Lengthening the inhalations and lengthening the exhalations even more. Start to slow down the rolling of the forehead. And again, just feel the heaviness, maybe lifting the fingers up, edging them slightly more forward. Nice big stretch into the armpits. Slowly roll the body to seat, bringing the hands up onto the knees as you keep your feet in that position, but if it's not comfortable, you can take them out and cross the legs. Sitting in Sukhasana, crown of the head reaches up tall. Reach the fingers towards the front of the mat. Plug the shoulders back. Find the energy in the fingertips and then cross the arms, grabbing opposite shoulders. Notice which arm is on top and then begin to lift the elbows a little bit more as you edge your arms around, giving yourself a little hug. Squeeze. And when you're ready, lift the chest a little bit more. Breathe deeply. One more squeeze and release the hands forward, sit up tall, and then changing the cross of the hold, you're going to give yourself another hug with the opposite elbow on top. And just notice if there is a little difference. Maybe if you need to adjust the knees or the feet, do so. Get yourself back into a nice little state of calmness here as you give yourself a big squeeze, allowing the shoulder blades to open. Deep breath in, lift the chest, squeeze it up. Exhale the hands forward, fingertips nice and strong. Give the wrists a little roll as you roll forward onto all fours, taking the knees as wide as the mat, toes to touch. Planting the hands down, take a moment here to establish a nice strong grip into the fingertips, lengthening the back of the neck. As you reach the right hand forward, pull through the right fingertips, through to the right elbow, through to the right shoulder, and lift the side rib cage up as you reach the right hand up towards the sky. Big open twist. And then bend the elbow as you thread the needle, bringing the right ear down to the ground. Gently edge the left hand forward, maybe bending at the elbow, softening the ear down to the ground, and then slowly reversing, pushing the left hand into the ground under the shoulder. Reach the right hand up to the sky, reach it forward, and then place it down towards the ground. Inhale, left hand reaches forward, take a moment, and then reach it up towards the sky, bending the elbow, threading the needle, bringing the left ear down towards the mat. Feel the body weight pour forward and down, lifting the hips up to the sky, a nice twist in the rib cage as you maybe gaze underneath the armpit, and then slowly start to reverse, pushing the right hand into the ground, reach the left up to the sky, reach it forward, and plant it down. Tuck the toes or cross them over as you bring the hips over and back to a nice easy seat. Crossing the legs, just come to sit. Bring the hands to the back of your neck here, and I just want you to start to sort of feel into the muscles in the back. You have a beautiful big muscle called the trapezius that runs along the neck, the shoulders, and the upper back, and sometimes we can forget about these little areas. So today we're tending to those little spaces. Yoga means to unite and to bind, and today this is what we're practicing. So not only in our asana practice, but also in our nervous system, in the lymphatic system, feeling this wonderful organ. Maybe taking the hands down to the shoulders, gently massaging the biceps if you aren't there already. Maybe walking the hands back up. Just find a nice little movement here as you just start to feel a little bit of a massage from you to you. Allowing the neck to be soft, maybe rolling the chin down, excuse me, towards the chest. Wrapping those fingers, giving it all a nice little squeeze, and really feel what you're doing instead of just doing it. You know, notice, how does my skin feel here? How does this feel? What does this muscle feel like? And then let those thoughts just go once you just realize. Taking it down to the wrists and back up to the arms. Lean the body slightly into the back seam, keeping the belly nice and lifted, chest nice and lifted. As you take it down, giving yourself a little bit extra love, maybe another hug or two, reaching around, maybe taking the arms up overhead, give yourself a little yawning stretch, and bring the palms to place next to the ground beside you. Bringing the soles of the feet to touch, and if this is too much, you can just step the one foot in front of the other. Gently lean forward, lift the chest, bring the elbows to slightly press against the calves, sticking the glutes towards the back of the mat. Feel a lift in the chest as you lean forward. Gently start to massage the inner soles of the feet, coming into the toes. Inhaling, finding length in the spine, and as you're exhaling, just dipping the body forward, sticking the glutes back, dropping the chest down. Start to make a little almost sort of dance here as you move with your breath, massaging the feet, working on all of the internal organ structures, maybe taking it up onto the calves, the knees, noticing what the shins feel like, the ankles, lifting into the chest, keeping that lift, feeling the softness in the face. Keeping the eyes closed if it feels good as you take the hands back down to the outer edges of the feet, maybe creating a little bit of tension between the hands and the feet. And again, just noticing how the body feels. Closing the knees, planting the feet. We're gently going to lean slightly back as you straighten the right leg down. You'll bring the left forearm behind you and bring the left ankle to cross over the right knee. So however you get there, just check it out. And then if it's more comfortable to take the foot on the outside and massage the outer edge of the thigh, you can do that. Again, just feeling into where feels good for you, but really try and get into the little areas that we don't tend to get to or to touch, and just give it a little bit of love. Changing to the other side, bringing the right knee in this time, maybe coming down to the forearm or staying up, but crossing the leg up and over, allowing the ankle to rest over the knee, maybe a gentle rub behind that right knee. And again, if you want to take the outer side of the thigh, plant the foot to the outside, and just gently start to rub up and down, feeling into the glutes, into the quads, the hamstrings, into the knees. Foot on the ground is nice and active, toes lifting up. And you can do this as long as what feels good. Maybe come back to C to reach the right leg forward. Lean slightly forward. Then take a cross with your legs the opposite direction to what you did before. As we come to the end of our practice here, we'll sit up nice and tall, bring the palms to touch. And I hope you just remember how special you are. Have a good day. From my heart space to yours. Namaste.